Yeah. Okay, well, I guess the question is, should maps be designed by designers or others? And of course, if you're asking me, I'm a designer, so I normally would say designers, but in thinking about it, I guess it has to do more with who designs it than what the design turns out to be in the end. And for me, I mean, to design a map is like it's like visual music in a city. I mean, it should have some relationship to the city. At least that's where I come from. That's one of the things that is important to me. So if you use that analogy of it being like music, well, maybe it's easier to talk about music. I mean, where does that come from? I mean, someone has to do it, whether you write it and put it on paper or whether you just do it and it's recorded. I mean, there's a lot of ways of recording things today, so it makes a big difference. And that does affect designers because certain skills that were necessary, at least when I was younger and designing things like maps, were more hand skills. Now there's a lot of other ways of getting at final images. But coming back to music again, I think the final image is what we're talking about here. And who's qualified to do that? Well, composers compose music. Maybe a designer is analogous to a composer. Maybe a designer should be involved in one way or another. Now, there's a lot of other things that go down as far as what map is all about. I mean, people have to live with maps, especially when you're talking about transit maps. They become part of the city. They become part of people's lives. I think it's important to take that into consideration. What does it mean to people? Should they have a user-friendly experience? Just being with the map, if you're lost, is it a user-friendly experience, finding your way by using the map as a tool? So it plays different roles. And well, I mean, the map behind me is for Washington, and fortunately, I've had the chance of redesigning the map. They're adding a new line coming in from the Dulles Airport, and it gives me a chance to do something I wanted to do in the very early map, and that's put icons on the stations. Because getting back to the music analogy, I think you know, it's a story. It's a story about the city, and it's not just a diagram to help you find your way around. It has to function on that level. But I really do think that maps can have a lot of different levels. They don't have to be pigeonholed into being good at one thing. They can be good at a lot of things, and maybe making the city an enjoyable experience is part of that. So I hope that's helpful.